there, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Bex.
Hi.
This is Becca Richards. I'm Melissa Burr. We're in the kitchen at Stoller Family Estate, and we're going to talk about delicious food and delicious wine and learn something hopefully too.
Cool. So for this recipe, we are going to do beets two ways and roasted chicken. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but Costco and Safeway have awesome rotisserie chickens. And they're cheaper than if you buy a whole chicken and do it yourself. So I'm a big fan of rotisserie chickens. We use them all the time in here. So chicken, cooked, done. Great. So the beets are really the fun thing that we're gonna do here. The salad component of our roasted chicken extravaganza. I like to do beets two ways because I like to do a raw version and a roasted version. That way you get that crunch, all the earthiness, you get the flavor of a roasted beet that everybody knows and loves. I also like to put it with fennel, which is like celery on steroids. Shaved carrots.
Way to look at it.
Yeah, so it's like celery and basil combined. So it's like licoricey and celery, it's earthy, it's bright. And then I got some smoked almonds, because I know you like smoked almonds.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I never know what to do with fennel, so I'm going to learn something here.
Absolutely.
I look at it, I like the smell of it, but I just like leave it on the shelf, right?
Oh, see? You're missing out. You're
Yeah,
missing out.
I think I am.
So,
Not for long.
exactly. No,
Right?
well,
Not for
that's
long.
right. Fennel is something, when you eat it raw, here, try that. You can see it. It's got a super good crunch.
Yeah.
It's got that licoricey back note. It is the savory and bright and pretty.
Yeah.
Earthy carrots, earthy beets, and earthy kale. The roasted chicken is really the way it
I
goes.
love how you cut it so thin like that too.
Yeah. Well, I'm a trained professional. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
So with the roasted beets, I like to make a little packet out of aluminum foil that literally anybody could make at home, right? So you just have your aluminum foil, trim the tops of your beets off. You don't have to peel them, don't have to do anything. Just trim them down, put a little salt on each side. I like to put lemon with them because I like that bright citrusy pop with all this earthy action going on. Some people put vinegar, great, doesn't matter. Some herbs, some garlic, and then literally you just fold it up into a little packet, just like that, and into your oven.
And you said olive oil in there too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's great.
And you end up with something that looks kind of like these guys. Okay. You can see. And the best part about roasting beets and not peeling them in the first place is all you have to do is take a paper towel or anything, and look, the skin's just coming right off.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
very helpful.
It is a huge trick.
That's great.
So you just rub the skins right off there. Comes off super easily. The other way I like to do beets is the spiralizer. Yeah. Super fun, playful, crunchy, earthy. Want to try that guy too?
Goodness, sure. Great color.
Yep.
Right.
You keep the color, keep everything intact. These are $20 at Target. This exact one that I use in the kitchen, Pro Kitchen, $20 at Target. And then literally you just slap the beet, which I already peeled and had done for us. Just jam it into the things right there, right on the core. And then you just spin, 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 spin. With some pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's how they make zoodles, all of those very diet-friendly things that people are doing right now.
That's
And then
simple.
and then the best way to make sure they don't bleed on you is throw them straight into cold water. And that way the cold water leaches all of that stuff that gets, all of this
Okay.
out there. So that way when you go to eat them raw, you don't have to worry about your clothes. Yeah.
So now,
Tips and tricks. Pro tips. Pro tips. All right. And then with the kale, same as we did with basil a couple episodes ago.
what's the name for that? Was it something to see?
Chiffonade.
No,
That's
I
right.
just knew it.
So with kale, this rib, if you were to braise this rib out, it would be awesome. I like to pull it out for salads.
Yeah.
Because kale is sort of like
Thick.
chewing on a cat.
Fiber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible when it's not, it's super fibrous. So when I like to eat it raw, I like to super dress it, slice it thin, and take the fibrous ribs out of it. So same way. So we got that big outer leaf there. Take it, roll it on up. You get your fancy knife over here.
Stand back.
That's right. And stand back.
Yeah.
I'm just
stand
kidding.
back.
I wouldn't do that. And then same way, just like we did before, called chivinade. Right in. And this texture of raw kale is much more palatable without having to be cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want all those nutrients and all the things that you get from kale. And when you cook it, it all blasts out of there. So the best part about this is that the chicken's already cooked.
Yeah, that's true.
The greens are raw. The beets are raw. And these roasted beets take like 30 minutes in the oven in that little packet like that. And then you just plate and go. Something like this, since I've got all the lemons and everything in the beets, I usually just kind of do a little squeeze of that. Same little roasty juice.
Roasted lemon juice.
Mm-hmm. And salt in there. And I lost my, there it is. Lost my olive oil.
Those are three things I never like to run out of. It's lemon, salt, and olive oil. I put lemon in
You're a woman
everything.
after my own heart.
Yep, it's just that brightness.
Absolutely. All right. So in the fennel, and these are shaved carrots. I just did this with a peeler,
Okay.
a little peeler. And then the fennel that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Right up in there. Lots of salt, lots of lemon. But roasted lemon, because you don't want to have too much acidity to go with all of the wine, right? Roasted lemon.
I'm going to not just leave fennel behind now.
No, don't.
That's really good, super thin like that.
Yeah. And then you take some of your fun beets here. Also,
Superfood salad.
like,
Yeah, with all that.
I got the whole beet in one pull,
You
I think.
did, I think you did.
But yeah, you just, exactly, this is like a raw, like a super in vogue raw chopper kind of salad. You know? Everybody likes this kind of stuff. I don't like when it gets all on my plates. Boom, 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 boom. And then we'll take some of our little roasted beets here. Throw those on the side. Earthy. Gamay Noir loves earthy flavors, you know?
Yeah, that's gets me to that point, right? That's exactly it. Like this Shalem Gamay Noir, it's a 2017 vintage. But absolutely, I mean, this is a wine that is already really dense, a lot of earthy flavors, some really lovely tannin, some darker fruits. So you're right, like with a beet especially, like it's gonna be a nice, it's angel's share. Angel's share.
Chicken spines for the angels.
Right.
It's amazing.
It's true cooking when you're actually truly cooking, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then literally, I take these so that everybody gets a little piece of breast and leg.
Yeah.
I cut my breast in half. Do one of those actions. Safeway and Costco chicken, man.
That is so beautiful.
There you go. Super simple, super earthy. A classic combo of the Gamay. Thank you.
Look at
That's my cutting board grip trick.
Okay, I'm just moving it out.
No,
It's
it
so
works.
pretty. You gotta look at this, right?
Exactly.
Awesome. Thanks. It's a great recipe. Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing. Cheers.
My pleasure. Cheers.